Welcome to my page. My name is Dr. Arnold. I'm a dentist in Lancashire, and I came across a tweet by one of my favorite rappers, Lecrae, and to find out that he was having Invisalign. So I'm just going to show you this tweet that he put out. He says, "I've been stabbed, hole drilled through my hand, pulled a groin, lost a fingernail, but this Invisalign pain is different." And he's got a meme to go with that there. What's interesting about this tweet is the fact that Invisalign actually replied to him saying, "Some soreness is normal, but if pain doesn't improve or seems severe, call your Invisalign doctor. If you need additional assistance, contact us." And then you just put a link there to contact Invisalign. So an official response by Invisalign to Lecrae. It looks like Invisalign are really on the pulse in terms of replying to people's messages, and they seem to have seen Lecrae's tweet. And then Lecrae followed that up by saying that, "An update, I had what's called a dry socket, very rare, very painful. Thank you to my ortho," so that's his orthodontist, "who got me right." So interesting there. It seems that the pain was actually probably not from Invisalign. It was more from having a tooth taken out. So it seems that he had a tooth taken out as part of his treatment. When you have a tooth taken out, you can experience what's called dry socket. It's a very intense pain. Very intense pain, bit like toothache. You don't want to have it. So it looks like in this case, the pain really came from having a tooth taken out. And in this case, it might be that space was needed as part of Lecrae's treatment, or maybe he just had a problematic tooth that needed to come out. But there you have it. The dry socket was likely from a tooth that was taken out. In most cases, you can have Invisalign without having a tooth taken out, but in some cases, the treatment works much better if a tooth is taken out. So is Invisalign painful? What I usually tell my patients is that it's like going to the gym, working out. You get that muscle ache after a good workout, but more regularly you go to the gym, it becomes a normal part of the process. You adapt to it and you are absolutely fine. With Invisalign, with moving your teeth, you've got these teeth that are now starting to be moved. A force is being placed on them, a force that wasn't there before. They're gonna feel sore to begin with, but from week to week, you're gonna adjust and it's gonna be absolutely fine. Normally what I see with my patients is that 4 weeks is that adjustment period, then they're absolutely fine. Within that 4 weeks, they might take some paracetamol alongside just to manage things, but they're absolutely fine when I see them at their next review visit. With Invisalign as well, some people wonder whether it's visible. And I'm going to show you some video clips that I pulled from Lecrae's interviews, and you can actually start to see the difference of him wearing Invisalign and when he didn't have Invisalign. I'm just going to go through part of the video and you can see how his smile actually used to be.
They should pay attention. You missing the mission. You too caught up in these titles, and if I'm rapping religion, I'm just rapping my gift. I give it to you if you want it. Hey, I ain't see you at my concert. Guess you ain't on it. Guess you missing the moment, missing the point. Let me chill out. Y'all understand the words that are coming out my mid-out? Cause ever since I've been out, these people told me get out. You backwoods, Holy Ghost hollering fake mental. You Holy Ghost right-wing judgmental. You get out. It's funny cause everyone gonna be sent out. But I ain't even tripping on the judgment. It's swag in the morning, man, and I ain't finna budge, man.
All right. So one thing you can notice, actually, if you've never heard of Lecrae before, make sure to add him to your Spotify playlist, listen to some of his music. I enjoy listening to his music. But what you can see now is when he's got his teeth out on show, you can see one of his canine teeth is sticking out. So his upper right 3 sticking out there. That's likely to be one of the reasons why he was having his Invisalign treatment. And there you can see as well just how that canine tooth really comes out and pushes out when he's smiling. And for many people, that can be something that makes them self-conscious. It makes them hide their smile. In Lecrae's case, it looks like he's still able to smile without that affecting him that much. But for some people, it can make them hide their smile. Okay, so let's look at a video of Lecrae in 2022. So we are talking about maybe 8 years later. He came back on the same interview show, the same radio station, and he was rapping again. But we can start to see the difference in this. So let's take a look.
I didn't go to class. I skipped a lot of class making beats in music lab. But
so if you focus on his bottom teeth, you might be able to see a bit of a shine on the teeth. And that's going to be down to him wearing aligners and how the light reflects off of the aligners. You get a bit of a shine, but still very discreet.
It gave me the direction that I needed to move in artistically. Like I knew this was the way I needed to move. Because I was on a full scholarship. A lot of people don't know that I had a full scholarship for theater. You know what I mean?
In high school or college?
College.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had a full theater scholarship, University of North Texas. And low key, I just went in there and I didn't know nothing about, I really didn't understand it like that. They was just like, you can audition. And I was like, what I got to do? Just act. So that, Raising the Sun, I did a little thing from Raising the Sun. It's like, oh man, this guy is phenomenal. He's getting a full scholarship. I had a full ride, but I was in that music lab all the time. And I was like.
So try and focus as well on the right side when he does smile. On the left side, you can see how things are quite nice, how the edges of the teeth are quite similar to each other. And that would have been worked on using Invisalign as well.
Messed it up.
I was like, this is where I'm going. The lady,
see his right side, you can see how that canine tooth is not sticking out anymore. And it's quite nicely aligned. He might still be in treatment. It still seems like a little bit might still be sticking out potentially. Hard to see in this video, but he's definitely in the later stages of his treatment.
This is where I'm going. The lady,
if not finished.
Nurse, matter of fact, the campus nurse told me, she said, baby, Diddy ain't looking for your degree. And I was like, dang.
Oh my God.
Now I'm not telling you don't go to college, but I'm just saying in this space, in this industry, you know what I'm saying? Like that does not necessarily have to be the traditional route you take in order to make it into the music. You mean
one thing that people also ask when it comes to Invisalign treatment is, does Invisalign give you a lisp? And in some cases, it can be a bit hard to say some words, some vowels and consonants can be a bit difficult to say. But a lot of people adjust to that and they speak absolutely fine. And to prove that, we're going to hear Lecrae rapping with his aligners in, and you'll be able to see that speech is absolutely fine.
Mothership, mind of a militant, abolitionist citizen, militant as an immigrant, teaching people the infinite. Yes, you are. Yes, I'm serious. Just in case you was curious, white half saint, half city girl on period. Don't need a reformation. My people was never Catholic. Head above the water. My mama couldn't be Baptist. They don't even make a category for my allegory. Raised all of your kids. Now I'm coming for my alimony. Married to the streets. They don't recognize the matrimony. Missionary since the honeymoon. You know it's mandatory. 1/16 of my flesh, I bleed different. Kids raised on gospel rap, I breathe different. New York Times best-selling author, I read different. Drink the blood, then eat the flesh, my greed different.
And you can just see how freely, he is smiling, he's showing his teeth, and how the alignment is looking much better than what it used to 8 years ago. So Invisalign can work very well in a lot of cases to give you your dream smile, just like it's working in Lecrae's case. If you want to see me do more of these videos, let me know in the comments section, but I want to be breaking down different celebrities' smiles and how they get to their final smile. I'll catch you guys in the next one.